Good morning, students. Welcome our new topic, seed dispersal. Now, my dear students, we know that flower produce fruits and most fruit produce seeds. All seeds of a given plant do not germinate near their mother plants. This is because they will then have to struggle to get sufficient air, water, sunlight, and the some nutrients, and many of them would die. Nature enables the seed to move over the other places. It does so through various agents like such as air, water, animals, birds, insects, and human beings. They all help in the transfer of seed to the different places. Seed dispersal. The process of transfer of seed to different places is called seed dispersal. And seeds are dispersed by the various agents such as air, water, animal, human being, birds. These are the some agents. Now, my dear students, seed dispersed in different ways. One is natural way and another is the human made way. Natural way, in this way, plant use lot of the natural methods to disperse or scatter their seed, like by wind, by water. These are the natural sources. And the human made ways, in this dispersal, humans select the seed of useful plants and sow them in the soil to get the new plants. For example, wheat, maize, mustard, etc. Now, we have discussed the natural way one by one. First one is dispersal by wind. These seeds, you have seen the seeds of the madar plant at that season, easily available, and common name is aak. These madar seeds are very light, small, and have hair on them. And students, you call these are the booty hairs. Okay, you already know this madar seeds. You already know that. These seeds, the hair enable them to fly with the wind and get dispersed. Here, the some other pictures of the some seeds, thistle and dandelion. These are also dispersed by the wind. Now, next is dispersal by water. Plant which are near water bodies disperse their seed through water. These seeds float on the water for some distance before being carried away. They sink into mud on the shore or on the fringes of the water bodies. You noted that sometime coconut plants are grown near the water areas, and coconut can travel hundreds of miles by floating the seed. And this coconut get the favorable conditions, then it is grow into a new plant. Seeds are dispersed by water. Here the water lily. This water lily is also grow by the dispersed method is dispersal by water. Trees that are located near the water use it to spread their seeds. These seeds often have an outer layer that keep the seeds dry, or they are hairy in order to trap air bubbles. The seed drops into the water and floats until the water pushes it onto the shore. Then the seed sprouts into a tree. Now, dispersal by birds, insect and rodent. Some birds, insects and rodents, they also help to disperse the seed from one place to another. They carry fruits and grains to their burrow, nest or other places. They drop some grains or seed on the way and help to disperse the seed. Here the some pictures of the insects, rodent and the some of the birds. Now next is dispersal by human and animals. Fruits which are fleshy and juicy are eaten by man and animal. Their seeds get thrown away. Sometimes animals, including man too, carry the seeds away from their parent plant, and these fruits are thorny or hook on them. They get stuck to the clothes of the human or skin or the fur of the animals. They get carried to the different places where they fall down and grow into a new plants. Animals help to disperse the seeds. Now, next is dispersal through the cracking and bursting. Some fruits crack and burst on the ripening and scattered their seeds far away from the parent plant. Here the some pictures of the fruit and the some pictures of the plants. You have seen all these are the burst and crack on ripening and scattered their seeds from the parent plant, and they are far away from and get the favorable conditions and they grow. For example, pea, ladyfinger, bean, balsam, all these are the dispersed by these methods. Now dispersal of the seeds play an the important role in increasing the number of the plants all over the earth. So my dear students, our topic lesson 2 is completed, and tomorrow we meet again the exercise and question answer of this chapter. Thank you so much.